This is Katy.
And this is Patience.
And we're Gummy Buddies. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Gummy Buddies. I'm your host, Katy.
And I'm the co-host, Patience, I guess.
And guess what? It's the co-host's birthday today. I should have whipped out the New Year's kazoos.
No!
The party popper thingies we did last year. We're going to see how long we can handle these hats. The string's already kind of... it's already driving us nuts, so we'll see. We have a new monster we're going to try today. So, I got these like pretty purple lilac colored ones because I want to get something special for Patience's birthday. She's 23 today. And 23 forever, as all women are. So it's passion fruit, ultra wild passion.
Oh my gosh, there's an elephant and there's a chameleon on it.
Ooh, is there?
Oh, and there's a jaguar and a snake
snake
and a crocodile.
Okay.
I'm interested.
I want to try. Think. I don't like the way it smells. I'm not going to lie to you. It tastes better than it smells. I don't like the aftertaste.
0 sugar.
Not my cup of tea, but you know what? It's got caffeine in it. So. I saw all the phases of like grief, denial, acceptance. Yeah. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. No. Feel the same way. We are going to go ahead and clink. Patience, tell us where they can find us at.
Gummy Buddies Podcast on everything. And you can email us.
At?
GummyBuddiesPodcast@gmail.com.
We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
Mostly, we've been doing fun TikToks.
We haven't been fun doing TikToks.
And I'm disappointed in anybody who didn't watch our Yeet Skirt.
Yeet Skirt.
It was like our best one and no one watched it. I'm so
I thought about
sad.
deleting it and reposting it tonight, honestly, or tomorrow
I think we should. It's our best one.
It's funny. It's snack time. Maybe we should.
The most effort we've ever put into it.
Dude, do you know how hard it is to yeet skirt? It's freaking hard.
No, forever.
And it should come naturally to us as white women.
We'll be yeet skirting.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready? We're just doing our normal dose again, guys. Clink.
Clink.
With feeling this time.
Clink.
So, if you're new here, what, was there hair on yours?
Uh-huh.
You know what hair? Patience eats her hair.
Cat hair.
Ew.
Right.
I don't claim that energy. The flavor of this one's actually pretty good. I like it. If you're new to watching Gummy Buddies podcast, welcome. Hello. This is what you have to work with. Sorry. We do mysteries, true crime, any interesting topics. So what we'll do is we will clink on a yummy little candy that's got special ingredients. And then sometimes we have cute nails.
They like shimmer.
They do look really cute. And then we will do our topic. And then afterwards we'll take a little snack break. That's right about when our special candy kicks in. And then we enjoy the rest of the night just vibing, talking. Sometimes we play games, but we're trying to kind of get out of the game mode so much so we can just enjoy good conversation while we're geniuses in the clouds. That is Gummy Buddies podcast, so if you like that kind of content, make sure to check out more of our episodes. I thought we should explain that because it's been a while since we've kind of talked about what we do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, we take turns doing topics. Tonight is my turn. I definitely had it pulled up and prepared. This is just me pretending like I didn't. This is a special segment where Patience says something really interesting.
Did you know there are moose in Maine? I didn't know there were moose in Maine.
That's excellent, Patience. Okay, so. All right. Mine is actually going to probably be a longer topic tonight, so buckle up, people.
We say that all the time, and I love it.
I'm waiting. Like, if you're in your car, you should actually be buckled up.
Stop demanding things.
And you know what? Right now, I don't care where you're at, pause for 2 seconds and say happy birthday, Patience. With feeling this time.
Stop.
That's better. I think she heard it. Okay, now, on to my topic. So.
I was like, why are you jiggling it?
It wasn't going. So, you know how you and I are good at solving the mysteries of the universe?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we are going to talk about a man who had a mysterious death indeed.
Nope. This is the perfect time for previously on Gummy Buddies.
I'm
It's
an
Patience
idiot. How did we
turn.
forget this?
We only had one, so
we know what we're doing, I swear.
We only have
this
one.
string really itches. Okay.
Last episode we asked if a certain race could get diseases.
Mm-hmm. Like exclusive to one certain
Race.
people. Yeah.
Race?
Yeah. Or ethnicity. It doesn't really matter.
Katy wrote black people disease. They get sickle cell disease. Predominantly the black people do, but not excluding other races.
That's right.
I don't even know. Oh, I know what sickle cell is. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, they can, but I was trying to think, because I thought there was one that was just with a certain population. I could not remember.
When I talked about the Hungmung,
Han Moon. Yes.
it's not pronounced that way.
I know.
You don't pronounce the H.
Han Mung.
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 Mung. And I was like, oh. I kind of just kept saying Hungmung.
Han Mung. And then we switched to Han Moon.
So
I feel like I need to
kinda
tuck that
forgot.
behind my ear, because it's like, okay, maybe that'll be less itchy. All right.
Or-
So,
We don't wear the hats.
we're going to tough
Here,
out the hats as long as we can.
stab.
It's her birthday. I kind of want to clink our hats when we go to snack break. Like, it could be like that Conehead scene. You've probably never seen Coneheads. Don't watch it. It's traumatizing. Okay, we're going to pretend like I didn't already start my topic, and we're going to start again. So, you know how you and I are good at solving the mysteries of the universe?
Yes.
Well, we are going to talk about a man who had a mysterious death indeed. The original goth daddy, the OG emo man. Let me tell you about the life and death of... Do you know who it is?
Frederick Seymour.
Seymour Butts. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few things about Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, first off, I'd like you to tell me what you do know about him.
Okay.
It's too much pressure at your surface.
I know. I think I know. I think
Mhm. If you're wrong,
he fell
it's okay.
downstairs drunkenly, and that's supposedly how he died.
No. But alcohol is a factor.
Okay, I could have swore that was part of it. Isn't his grave like missing his body or missing something in his grave?
No.
I feel like this is right.
There might be something in his grave that's missing. There will be discussion of the grave.
I know there's crows. There's
Raven.
crows.
The Raven. Mm-hmm.
What's
You're good,
the
you're
difference
good, you're good.
between a crow and a raven?
Previously on Gummy Buddies. It's
There
two
can't
different
be-
species.
there
I
can't
think
be that
a
big of a
raven's
difference.
bigger than a crow.
Well, screw a raven.
Watch is the same thing, and I'm just a complete idiot. I honestly don't know for sure.
He's a poemist. A poemist? A poet.
Yes.
A poet. And didn't he kind of look like Charlie Chaplin?
Kind of, yeah. This
Look
is what
at
he
me
looks
go!
like. Look at you go. So this,
Oh.
keep this. This is what Edgar Allan Poe looked like. Patience will put it up there for you, because she's amazing.
He has like a stank look on his face, like.
He's a little askew with his eyeballs.
And then he wasn't mentally ill, but like people thought he was weird.
Faux shizzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He
with
was a weirdo, but in like the way that aged over time where he just became like a cult classic of a man. Everybody loved his weirdness as time progressed.
I don't like that word, using the word cult.
One of us.
I swear there's a story where they said like the way he died was because of alcohol, and then he ended up falling down the stairs.
Stairs, I don't believe were a factor in it. There was alcohol, though. We will definitely talk about it. Okay? So this man was one of the founding fathers of detective fiction, whose work went on to inspire future authors such as Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the man who wrote the Sherlock Holmes novels.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And even the famous science fiction author H.G. Wells. a prolific writer who wrote the books like The Time Machine, The Invisible Man, War of the Worlds, whose books and stories are still being adapted constantly in modern television today. Poe wrote about mystery, horror, madness, death, murder, depression, and he had an interest in different pseudosciences of the time. They're kind of like, I don't know if you know much about pseudosciences. It's kind of like little crock sciences, like somewhere you have measured certain bumps on the brain for different qualities and just different things that weren't real. They were just trying to figure stuff out at this point. We're in the 1800s here. So, do you feel like you have to sneeze?
No, I have a question.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that the 19th century?
It is.
I will
She
never
learns
forget
things.
that. No,
Yeah.
repeat what you just said. You were just talking...
Pseudosciences. Like he wrote about death, murder, madness, horror.
I'll circle back if I think of it.
Okay.
It was
I talked about the bumps on the head.
Something about the size. It had to do with the genres, and I can't really remember, so
okay,
it'll come back.
Well, Poe was born in Boston, Massachusetts on January 19th.
I remembered.
It's
because you said Massachusetts.
Okay.
Was he a British person? He was an English accent? Like, does he write thou not?
He does write with an old-timey chime to it.
I knew it.
As is appropriate for the era.
There was a time that I wanted to try to read a book of that, but that's really hard for me to read. And I was like, nope.
It can be a labor of love to read Poe nowadays. And I actually have a little poem I'm gonna read at the end so that you could deal with this style.
I gotta get it together.
Yeah, that's gonna be when we're highlighters. But yeah, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that too, actually.
Okay. Look at you remembering.
Look at me doing my research. Okay, so he was born in Boston, Massachusetts on January 19th, 1809. Think just around the Bridgerton era, but in America. Okay.
I think we should have shook it.
You think so? Hang on. Shh, don't growl. It is what it is. We're stuck with it. The caffeine, maybe it'll get better as we increase. He was a child of two actors, one of whom was a deadbeat dad who left him, and the other was just a hard-working woman trying to keep her family afloat. Unfortunately, the tragedy in Poe's life that gave him such inspiration to write the macabre tales that he did began at an extremely young age. His mother, Eliza, freaking cute name, by the way, passed away from tuberculosis. Everyone's dying of tuberculosis.
It's always the TB.
Right?
Don't know how they died? TB.
Probably. She died when he was just shy of being 2 years old. So,
that's
orphaned
sad.
at a very young age. Isn't it crazy, though, about the actors thing? How they get paid, crazy money now, but then back then, pennies, they got paid crap pay. Especially, even in England, actors were considered, lower. They were kind of a middleman of society. They were well-known, but they weren't accepted in, high social circles, really.
Previously on Gummy Buddies, what changed the pay increase for actors? Was there, a revolution? Was there, a...
Well, I think, unionization definitely was a factor in more modern times, like SAG-AFTRA. But I would think with the silent movies, all of a sudden getting sound and going
Charlie
colorized.
Chaplin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Full circle.
That's a great question, though. And then as travel became easier and people could tour and do different shows in different places, maybe... I think the movies probably are what really pushed actors to the forefront because people that couldn't afford to travel to see, television and the movies in general, people that couldn't afford to travel to go see them on the stage could have it in their home, I don't know, but that's a great question. So into the foster system he went, and he was fortunate enough to be picked up and taken care of by the Allan family, John Allan and Frances Allan of Richmond, Virginia. Now,
Edgar Allan. Allan's his foster name. Got it.
Yeah.
Now, I thought it was like a middle name because it is, I think, very common to have Allan as a middle name.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that's how he got the Allan Poe thing. I learned that. I learned a lot, actually. There's a lot that I didn't know. So, now, they took care of him pretty well overall, and the family had a decent-sized fortune to speak of, actually. So, while young Edgar didn't want for very much, the family did move around quite a bit, and Poe spent much of his formative years going actually to the same school in England that John Allan himself had attended before the family moved back to the States. So, at a young age, he ended up kind of moving around a lot and went over to Europe, then came back. So he had quite the worldly experiences from a young age. And that could be, you know, an influence on his writing, I'm sure. Like, at the time, they did write in a more fanciful manner, but where the British influence could have come in was him and his education in England. Yes. While never officially adopted, Edgar took on the name Allan Poe, but he grew up slowly coming to resent his philandering father and grew very close to his foster mother, Frances. He hated the disrespect that Allan gave Frances while blatantly fathering bastards without remorse. So the two men did grow apart over the years, and Poe ended up struggling in his college career at the University of Virginia because his foster father refused to provide proper funding for Poe. Here's the irony. All of those bastard kids that he had, like in his will, he left a bunch of money to them and didn't leave anything for Edgar. What a douche. Like, not that the other kids shouldn't get anything, but, like, seriously, you've known this child since he was a baby, pretty much. Ugh, don't get me started. So, and on a side note, this college that he went to, the University of Virginia, it was wild. It was founded by Thomas Jefferson, and that man pushed for the students to be self-governing. He thought he was, like, coming up with this revolutionary education system. And it basically ended up being like that bad boy kids club off of Pinocchio, where they're all, like, running around, smoking, drinking, gambling, doing everything they can that's wrong. And there were rules against it, but nobody listened to it. So this college just ended up having the cops called on them all the time. There was a professor that was killed there. Things be wild at University of Virginia. Yes. So Poe himself, it was a time for him. But before I move on with his story, my monitor went dark. Like, yep. What is one college experience that you wish that you had?
Well, thanks for telling everyone I didn't go to college.
No, like, you could have gone to college and still not had an experience. I went to college and I still had experiences that I didn't have. Like, I had a dorm for a semester, but I never really stayed there and, like, made friends with other girls. I didn't get to, like, full-on decorate the room like I wanted. It was very simplified. I wish I had not, like, stayed so much at Jared's house. I was too busy, you know, being in love, so I didn't really enjoy, like, the making friends part of it. I didn't go to a single college party.
There's nothing about college that's, like, appealing.
No? I always thought the dorms and decorating the dorms looked fun. I don't know.
I don't think I could do it.
You don't want to butt chug anything? Doesn't sound fun?
Nope. Or share showers with people? Nope.
That's fair enough, honestly. So
we're not even having a kitchen. Like, a lot of those places don't have kitchens.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Could not be me.
Right before enrolling in college, Poe had actually been engaged to a woman named Sarah Elmira Royster, but the engagement fell apart due to her father pushing her to get with a wealthier man.
Wow.
So who knows how much that caused Poe to just throw caution to the wind and act out during his college years. Heartbreak does horrible things to people. So anyhow, Poe got into gambling to try and supplement his money, and he eventually ended up moving around and going by different names because of the debt that he had incurred. So at this point in time, his dad's not helping him out. He's broke.
And they're in the States.
He's in the States. Okay. He's at the University of Virginia.
Okay.
And he's just racking up the debt. He kept on changing his name because at this point in time, debtor's prison was still a thing. So he went by pseudonyms to try and avoid getting caught.
Oh.
Another thing I learned that I didn't know is that Poe was actually a military man. I had no freaking idea. In the late 1820s, when he was almost 18, he enlisted in the United States Army under the name Edgar A. Perry, and he even started to pay to self-publish poems and stories at this time, even going so far as to dedicate some to his brothers in arms. Poe's position was building artillery shells, and he actually advanced well despite having lied about his age on the application. His superior there pushed him to reconcile with his father, John Allan, and Poe reconnected with his family to see tragedy fall upon them once again. His dear mother, Frances, died in 1829, and this absolutely devastated him. Supposedly it was Alzheimer's that she got, and she passed from that. So Edgar became...
Silly question.
Yeah.
I don't know the science behind it.
About why Alzheimer's, like why you die from it?
Yeah. Do you just forget how to breathe? Does your body forget how to function? Do the
I
neurons
think
in
it's
there
kind of
forget
like
to do
Parkinson's
something?
where it like physically just starts shutting down more and more and more. I guess we're going to have lots of previouslys because I don't know either. I don't know if it has to do with just brain synapses causing you to forget how to breathe, or if it has to do with like you eventually are more prone to aneurysms or other weird things. Great question though. Very sad question, but great question. So after she died, Poe became very fragile mentally, began to drink more, and started to become more and more obsessed with the thin line, with the thin line between life and death. He felt like the people he loved were just there on the other side of the veil. Indeed, he stated,
if you had a picture what the veil looked like, what do you think it would look like?
I was just picture like a black veil. I picture, okay, like the door in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix with Sirius Black. I picture Sirius Black. That's what I picture the veil being.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. What do you?
If I could like see what it looked like, it was like, you know, like how a bubble looks when it's up close. It's all kind of like iridescent, but like mirrored.
Ooh, like warp mirror world. That's cool.
That's what I would think it'd look like.
Okay, I like it. I also picture, like, because I have this weird belief that, like, dreams are connected to the world your soul goes to when you die, I feel like the way you view things through a dream is how they would view us from the other side of the veil. Like, there, but you can't really see details so much in faces, that kind of thing. Great question. So Poe said, this is a direct quote from him, "The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins?" Do you have a favorite quote at all? Whether it be from like a book or a game or a movie, you have anything that like stuck with you that you're like, that's a good freaking quote?
There is one, but I'm gonna have to find it on snack time.
Okay.
Because it's like a longer one, but
You should write that down on the notebook. We didn't get your notebook. It's probably a good thing. We tend to take too many notes when it's not our turn to talk. 'Tis a problem. It's a tism problem, that's for sure. You having issues, madam?
This has like a thing on it.
Push down and keep writing. It'll still write.
What was I writing?
You were writing...
Quote. Patience's quote. Favorite quote.
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. So Poe eventually got himself expelled from West Point. It's like this... Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite quote?
Oh, okay. I have a few, okay? So, there's like an old proverb. It's Gaelic, I believe, and it says, "Whoe'er thou art, play well thy part." I like that. There's one that says, "Sometimes you think you've been buried, but you've really been planted." And I like that one a lot. And then there's another, the Harry Potter one, where... when Harry's, spoiler alert for Harry Potter, okay? It's been out forever. Don't listen if you don't know about Harry Potter. When Harry dies and he goes to the other side and he's talking to Albus and he goes, he goes, is this real, Professor, or is this all just happening inside my head? And then Albus Dumbledore says, well, of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. But what on earth makes you think that it's not real? And that quote made me cry when I read it off of the book. It's still like,
oh,
it was so validating, like, as a nerd who lives vicariously through all these fictional characters in video games, having somebody say, hey, that matters. Like, that's still real. That's still an experience you have. Or, like, dreams that you have that matter to you, that's still real, too. Just because other people don't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen to you. And that stuck with me.
Aww.
I thought it was really cool. I don't want to cry. Okay, back to the death. That'll make me happier. I scrolled too far. So Poe eventually got himself expelled from West Point. That's like a prestigious military academy, for those of you who don't know. I didn't know. It sounded familiar, but he did this on purpose, actually. After his foster mother died, he wanted to pursue his writing career, especially since he had started to get some good reviews rolling in from the few things he had published. So he was like, I want to do this. I don't want to do the military thing anymore. This is where my heart lies. I'm meant to do this. He felt like he had so many ideas and things bouncing around in his head that he like was destined to get it out there in the world. That's okay. I'll forgive you but once. Because it's your birthday.
Technically not anymore.
So he Poe distanced himself from John Allan again, and he ended up moving to Baltimore to live with his widowed aunt, Maria Clem, her daughter, Virginia Eliza Clem, Poe's first cousin. She was like, I think 8 at the time. She was pretty young. His brother, Henry, and his invalid grandmother, Elizabeth Cairns Poe. Side note, I read this in one of the letters I was reading between the family. They have a cat named Katerina. How freaking cute is that?
That's funny.
It's spelled Catterina. Like,
oh.
Yeah. We have a cat named Katerina, too. Hi, cat. Okay. Now, this is a sticking point that most people do not talk about, all right? But it bothers the crap out of me, okay? Poe's relationship with his cousin Virginia did not stay very familial. In fact, Poe fell in love with her.
All right, we gotta pause for a second. Is this adopted first cousin? Or like going back to
blood first cousin?
Okay, so he went back to the blood relatives after the foster parents.
From the family trails looking at it, it looked like it was actually blood. I was like, oh, maybe it's foster. It looked like a blood cousin to me.
Oh.
Previously on Gummy Buddies. Double check that, Katie, because it was saying that one of the people, his invalid grandmother, Elizabeth Cairns Poe. Poe was his blood name. That's gotta be a blood relative.
Okay, so first cousin.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's gross, but the first cousin thing isn't completely unheard of at the time, right? Well,
America's built on inbreeding. That's literally all it is, to be honest. Imagine, I bet that's why they're so much bigger of a spectrum now, because
we're all inbred. Chime in, other countries. What do you think?
I swear probably there's some sort of thing. What is it? There's some sort of stat that like shows like how.
I don't think you should make fun of my brother, uncle, cousin. Okay.
And there's like some stat out there that like tells like how you can like be related to like such and such person. Like
I don't want to think about it. It really grosses me out.
I'm just saying. Somehow we're related and we don't even know it.
And we're married. It's a scandal. I gave her a birthday card that said, to my wife today.
It was very sweet.
It fit perfectly. I was like, she is my wife. So on May 16th, 1836, the two got married. Poe was 27 years old. And Virginia was...
Do not say the words that go above 40.
Virginia was 13 years old.
Oh, what?
Yep.
That's disgusting.
I literally wrote, disgusting.
Oh my god. Ew.
freaking 13. He knew her when she was like 8 or 7, when she was very young.
That's gross.
It is very gross. The age difference caused some raised eyebrows at the time, but pedophilia didn't really have the criminal definitions that it does now. And child marriage, fun fact, was actually legal in all 50 states all the way up until 2018.
I don't
The
like
inbreeding
it.
thing tracks. It's so gross.
I'm telling you,
It's
put those on
so
t-shirts. It's like what is it? Ford
The inbreeding
built
thing
tough.
tracks. I'm not wearing a t-shirt that says the inbreeding thing tracks. It's on a t-shirt. Who would buy that?
No, I was thinking, you know how it's like Ford.
Just send it to your enemies.
It says like Ford built tough, but then in like
Built
that big
inbred.
no, American. What did I say? America's built on inbreeding.
You're just grabbing your boobs, and all I'm thinking about are the party hat cones. Like,
Stop with the party hat cones.
I know.
I actually really want to take mine off because it keeps catching my hair.
it is catching on me. I'm trying to make it till snack time with it. Okay.
Rude. Maybe I want it off now.
Am I holding a gun to your head telling you can't? Okay.
I knew you were gonna do it. I knew it.
What is the biggest age gap that you think you could stomach? Say you're 27 like Edgar, all right? How low?
I was.
And then how high would you be willing to go?
Okay, low.
I really don't see 21. Like, once, but it has to do with the drinking age more than anything. 20, I guess, would be the lowest I'd be willing to go if I was 27. I think that would be okay, because you're out of high school,
Okay.
you get a little bit of the world.
I wouldn't date okay, my lowest is 25 because that's when your brain fully develops.
Fair enough.
I would do that.
Some of us are still working on it.
As high as I'd go, 33, 34.
A unicorn.
I think
33,
that's-
34. It's 7 years older. Okay.
I think
Honestly,
that's not horrible.
If I'm 27, I think I'd be willing to go pushing 40.
As
Because
do you think it's weird to date? Okay, never mind. You and Tyler, but
he was,
to me, I think
Tyler was 7 years younger than me. He's
I-
not dead.
I couldn't date someone who I don't know if it's like this sounds gendernistic. Look, I'm making up words.
Gendernistic.
Okay,
Add it to the patient's
So-
dictionary. Add it to the Pictionary.
what I'm trying to say is, I as a woman don't think I could date a man younger than me because it feels weird. It just doesn't seem right. Where like if there's a guy older than me, it kind of just seems normal and like okay, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know how you did it dating a younger guy, because I would want an older man who could take care of me and who's like more mature.
Oh, I definitely want
Sorry,
a man that's more
we're
mature.
calling out Tyler.
Like he ever watches our podcast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tyler. Stupid. Okay, anyway. I think I'm like a level 2 because I'm sitting here like, I gotta get through this, okay?
13 years old is disgusting, though.
It's freaking 27 and 13. No.
How many years is that?
23, 19.
27. Do the math. Go.
14.
A 14-year age gap. That's
The age gap's bigger than the lifespan
that's
she's
absurd.
lived.
Absurd.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
I completely agree. So as disgusting as that whole thing is now, all I kept reading about and hearing about were how goofy and in love the two were as a couple. And I'm not kidding. Like, I've listened to professionals just gloss right over this whole pedophilia thing. Like, they just, shoop. They're like, moving on from that. And then they just kept on talking about everything else. And I'm like, how is this not talked about more? I mean, it's talked about, but like, that should have canceled him. But it didn't. It totally didn't. Which is
I'm
funny.
so disturbed.
It's very disturbing. I kept.
Do not tell me that they had children together.
They did not.
I was about to say, I think I would lose my freaking marbles if I found out that they were having kids.
It's probably a good thing. Like, no offense to the guy, but his eyes are already kind of janked anyway. So if they had kids, they'd probably be like,
Inbreeding.
Exactly.
This episode is about inbreeding.
So I kept hearing random accounts of their travels or games they play together. And I'm not going to lie, it grossed me out, particularly when I found out that one of Poe's nicknames for Virginia was Sissy. Sissy. Because he was practically like a sibling to her while they were living together too while he was young. Like, All right.
No. Hold on.
I need to come up with a Poe voice for what I'm about to read. Okay, what?
I'm writing it down to do a snack time. Is sissy an English word that meant something else than it does today?
It's just like a little nickname for someone that's like a sister, usually.
Oh, I can't. No.
But it might...
Sissy, English, 1800s, meaning. Not. I'm writing. Oh, my hand. Oh,
I have so much to get through still.
You want to see how high I am? That you can tell that I'm starting to get really high. I just did this a few minutes ago. Look how nice it is in my cursive. And
your handwriting.
Okay. Welcome to the episode of Jackass.
With our party cats. I'm going to read snippets from a letter that Poe wrote to his aunt when he found out she was going to send Virginia and go, like, they were going to move away. Either both of them or just Virginia. Okay?
The mom could do that?
The mom of Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, well, not to be with him. She was going to go live with some other relative. Or send Virginia to go to live.
But how can the mom send Virginia to go live someplace when they're married?
They weren't married at this point, yeah.
Oh, okay,
this letter is from, I should have said that. Sorry, I'm a little wonky in my timeline here. So, before they got together as a couple, Poe was like, you're moving here? What? You want to go live here? Okay, and he was freaking out. Like, he lost it. I'm going to read, and it's a bit wordy, but bear with me. I'm going to read just parts of this letter that he wrote to his aunt about the move.
Okay. I'm going to eyes.
My dearest auntie, I am blinded with tears while writing this letter. I have no wish to live another hour. Amid sorrow and the deepest anxiety your letter reached, and you well know how little I am able to bear up under the pressure of grief. My bitterest enemy would pity me could he now read my heart. My only hold on life is cruelly torn away. I have no desire to live and will not. But let my duty be done. I love you. You know I love Virginia. Passionately, devotedly. I cannot express in words the fervent devotion I feel towards my dear little cousin. My own darling. But what can I say? Oh, think for me, for I am incapable of thinking. And then at the end of the letter, he says, the tone of your letter wounds me to the soul. Oh, auntie, you loved me once. How can you be so cruel? You speak of Virginia acquiring accomplishments and entering into society. You speak in so worldly a tone. Are you sure she would be more happy? Do you think anyone could love her more dearly than I? For she will have very far better opportunities of entering into society here than with NP, the relative. Everyone here receives me with open arms. Adieu, my dear auntie. I cannot advise you. Ask Virginia. Leave it to her. Let me have under her own hand a letter bidding me goodbye forever. And I may die. My heart will break, but I will say no more. E.A.P. Kiss her for me. ... a million times.
Do you have his actual handwriting, or is that just the...
I don't have it on my phone, but yeah, there's like an actual image of the letter. I'm curious to see what
it looks like.
He sent a little blippet for Virginia.
I'm already disturbed. Like when he goes, in that part, he was like, my cousin, my darling, like, gross. I'm gonna get even more grossed out.
For Virginia, my love, my own sweetest sissy, my darling little wifey, think well before you break the heart of your cousin Eddie. I opened this letter to enclose the $5. I have just received another letter from you announcing the recent of my wrecked of mine something. My heart bleeds for you. Dearest auntie, consider my happiness while you are thinking about your own. I'm saving all I can. The only money I have yet spent is 50 cents for washing. I have $2.25 left. I will shortly send you more. Write immediately. I shall be all anxiety and dread until I hear from you. Try and convince my dear Virginia how devotedly I love her. Well, folks, it worked.
What?
All right. Jumping back to Poe's career, all right? He's not in the military anymore, right? That's not panning out very well. Poe worked for editorials. Publishing, like, newspaper, magazine publishing places, okay?
Okay.
And he actually became a very well-known and snarky critic of other authors' works. He even accused the famed author Henry Wadsworth... Henry... He actually accused the famous author... I just want to mess it up again on purpose. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
That's a long last name.
Mm-hmm. It's a famous poet. A poemist.
Hey.
He accused him of plagiarism. Polygamy. That's a story for another time. Obviously, Poe did become a successful writer, but he never actually gained that much money from his publications during his life. He earned...
because we don't support the marriage. Okay.
He earned a total of approximately $6,200 throughout his whole career, which is less than $200,000 in today's money.
What?
Mm-hmm. His most famous poem, The Raven.
The Raven!
Mm-hmm. It only earned him a little over, it was like $6, which equates to $300 in today's money. So he did not, that was so famous, everybody knows it, and that's what boosted him into popularity, like one of the most...
Question.
Yes.
Did he try to write his books, or were they just poems to someone and that was made into a book?
He did like collections of poems and then short stories, small novellas. I think he did full-on novels as well.
Got it.
He had like a good variety in there.
Because The Raven, I don't know what that is.
It's a poem, but it's like the size of a novella. Nutella. Fast forward, okay? 11 years later into their marriage.
Ew.
So Virginia's 24, he's 38.
Okay.
All right? 27. He was 27 when he got married. The couple is living in New York City.
Is that why you said that earlier?
Yeah. Her Jackie Daytona shirt.
Garrett sometimes, well, I don't know if Garrett watches our episodes, but if he is.
Look at the What We Do in the Shadows shirt.
Ow, 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 ow. Jackie Daytona.
New York City. And Virginia develops, you guessed it,
TB.
tuberculosis.
It's always the TB.
Uh-huh. So
you know what? I gotta know. I want to know a percentage rate of people who died in the 1800s from TB.
I bet it was definitely one of the leading causes of death. And then the Spanish influenza kicked in shortly after, too.
1800s.
The bubonic plague goes before that. Nobody can catch a break around this world. What's I'm not going to give you TB. Stop.
No, I thought you were going to make me say the...
No, the bubonic. Since that's how she says it, not me. I saw that. Okay.
I don't know why, but I was instantly like, speckle.
Oh, don't let me forget. I have to grab a toast object for after snack break. I forgot.
I don't have one either.
All right. They're living in New York City as she gets tuberculosis. She's playing the piano and then she gets this coughing fit and I guess she gets like a blood clot somewhere around her neck that shows and she dies right there in front of Edgar.
Oh my God, that's so traumatic.
Mm-hmm. It is, especially knowing that like your mother died from it and then seeing your spouse die from it.
Ooh. Off topic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just your side thought as you talk. That's literally all it is.
That's like the best podcast to make that.
So I was just sitting here thinking, have you seen that internet picture of the blood clot in somebody's lung? And it was the veins of the lung, like when it spreads out like that. Coolest picture I've ever seen. And I bet people think it's fake.
So I've seen tattoos that look like either lightning or vein tattoos.
I'm into it.
I like it a lot. Yeah. I think it's hot.
Picture. I gotta show you.
We should make a TikTok calling all men that have vein tattoos or lightning or like cool like webby spready tattoos.
Webby spready tattoos.
Drop a picture in the comments, okay? Am I pointing the right direction? Yeah. Go. Now, back to this death. He grew despondent. It just absolutely devastated him. He felt completely helpless against her illness, was frustrated, couldn't do anything about it, and he gained an increasing dependency on alcohol. All right. I'm going to ask you one question, then we're going to level check, okay? Do you think that you would become an alcoholic or an addict of some kind if TJ died?
No. I think I said that too fast, but no.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with grieving somebody and not becoming an addict. I was just curious if you thought, like, it would make you more prone to...
No. If one of my
Because your
kids
kids.
died, if one of my kids died,
But you'd need to be there for the other kid, though, is the problem. That's a problem when you have to.
okay, both of our kids die.
Oh,
in that
100%.
scenario.
Yes, I would. If both of something, don't even.
Well, because like
Pooey.
you know some of those movies that are like, oh, we've watched movies before where like the parent is like an alcoholic and there's still one kid, but the other kid had died.
Yeah.
And how shitty their life is. Like,
Mhm.
I know I couldn't do that to my other one.
Yes. Speaking of Bridgerton, that was the theme in Bridgerton, was when the one died, she kind of became more neglectful for a while there. And then there's something else we just watched. Oh, what was it? We just watched a show with it, or I did. I don't know. It'll come to me later.
Bridgerton's January 20th.
Oh, for the new season? Let's go.
I'm so excited.
We'll break out the party hats again to celebrate.
And the kazoos.
We're just going to sit there in my living room with these party hats on because we're so excited.
We'll just get little kazoos, and anytime there's a part that we really like, we'll just kazoo. Like, cheers to that.
Yes, I like it. Okay, before I resume this last portion here, I would like to level check. Burr, burr.
Burr, burr.
I think I'm sitting in a solid 2. I'm focused. And I'm trying to remember diction.
I'm telling you my theory that when you talk, when you get high, it slows your high rate down. I'm telling you, I'm a genius. I'm an expert.
What would you say you're at? Did you blow past snack time, or are you still pre-snack time?
Oh, I'm past snack time.
Nice. Your eyes do have a glaze about them. It looks
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even level check because my hands are in this blanket and it feels really nice.
Okay. So Poe keeps plugging along and writing more tragic poems and stories from his experiences after the
Aw.
death. And 4 years later, Edgar actually got back together and re-engaged with his old fling, Elmira, from
Okay.
back in the olden days.
I was worried that you were going to be like, oh, my third cousin.
I found a blood sister this time. So just 10 days before the wedding, a final tragedy struck. 3.
Whoa, hold on. Isn't he called? No, hold on. Isn't there something about where like death always follows him or something like that? There's something with that. Oh. I gotta think of it. Patience. I gotta think of it. I'm gonna write it down and I'll figure it out. I'll
Okay.
figure it out when we come back. I know what I'm trying to think. Say?
Enjoy this silent treatment of your earwax. Do you want me to keep waiting, or are you good for me to go?
I just finished my thought. I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. So just 10 days before the wedding, a final tragedy struck. Not
TB.
Tuberculosis, yes.
Did she really get tuberculosis?
No. Oh, no.
That's why I was like, it's always the TB. That's what happened
No.
the 10 days before the wedding.
Oh my gosh. This is, of all places, the National Park Service actually had a really good article about Edgar Allan Poe. So I will be taking a lot of the future information from here on out from their website, and I'll let you know when I'm quoting directly. So the Park Service said, what we know is that Poe planned a trip from Richmond, Virginia to New York City.
New York City!
During which he traveled by steamer and stopped in Baltimore on September 28th, 1849. His actions and whereabouts throughout the next 5 days are uncertain. Okay, everyone's just throwing around all these guesses. October 3rd, 1849, when Edgar was just 40 years old, a printer by the name of Joseph Walker found Edgar at the Gunners Hall Tavern, either at or like outside of it, just right there. There's different accounts. He was rambling and delirious. Poe was not wearing his own clothes. And Walker, the man that found him, said Poe was in great distress. They assumed he was just trashed, and they took him to a nearby medical college and gave him like a special room for sobering up in. For the next several days, Poe drifted in and out of consciousness. The doctor wouldn't let him have visitors because of how excitable and out of it he was. But he did write a letter to Poe's aunt that stated he held, quote, vacant converse with spectral and imaginary objects on the walls. His face was pale and his whole person drenched in perspiration. Meaning he was sweating to death and he was saying things that weren't there. Obviously, most people believe that alcohol was the biggest factor in Poe's death. He was found outside of a tavern. He was a known alcoholic in the past. But no one knows who he was with, why he got to be so drunk, and especially why he wasn't wearing his own clothes. Now, I'm going to teach you a new word that I learned. It is something called cooping. Have you heard of it?
I do believe I have heard the word cooping be used. But I don't think I know what it means, but I have heard it used before.
Okay. According to the Park Service, one of the most popular theories about Poe's death stems from the fact that Poe was found on Election Day, and Gunners Hall was a polling location. So it is possible that on that day, Poe fell victim to cooping, a common method of voter fraud in the 19th century. Cooping victims were kidnapped, drugged, or forced to drink and disguised several times in order to cast several votes. Others, I read that totally wrong. Others have suggested that perhaps Poe was beaten and robbed, or even that he contracted rabies. Cooping is crazy. To think you would just like disguise somebody and send them in numerous times and force them to get somebody in. Like, man, politics are crazy now, but I can't imagine somebody doing that like in the world today. I know it's not really possible, but that's wild. I never thought they would do that to like cheat votes back. If anything, you think they just try and stick in extra papers or something. That sounds just so out of the box to me. So other theories surrounding Poe's death include delirium tremens, which is a condition brought on by alcohol withdrawal. I think it like swells the brain. Heart disease, epilepsy, syphilis, meningeal inflammation, carbon monoxide poisoning. Tons and tons of theories. They never did do an autopsy on him, claiming that he had died of inflammation of the brain, but they did exhume his body at one point to move it to its final resting place where it is now. I have a picture of both memorial locations to show you. And while I'm pulling that up, why don't you tell me which theory you think fits?
Of how he died?
Mm-hmm.
Or how he got like that?
Yes.
Ooh. If I had to choose, probably. I think it had to do something with the alcohol.
The cooping thing sounds like a really cool theory, especially with it being election day. Like, how much drinking are they doing in the tavern on election day? I don't know how that works. However, I think he was poisoned somehow because he did make some enemies in the writing world, and I think maybe or he might have suicided on a poison of some kind because he might have been regretting the choice to marry Elmira and was missing Virginia and just decided he wanted to end it. Like, I don't know if this place had any sentimental value to him, if he had been there before and had a reason to be suicidal, but I think it was that or the inbreeding. Something was wrong with his brain, and then the alcohol triggered the inflammation. The inflammation just got too much.
I just pictured the SpongeBob meme, and it goes, inbreeding.
You're gonna have to make that now. Okay. And that's what you get on the shirt. Okay, so this is a picture. Peep the picture. I'm pointing somewhere. This is a picture of his original burial site. Do you want me to read what it says, or are you able to see?
Girl, I ain't
All right,
reading.
so you see the design of it. I'll tell you what it says. The top of it says, "Quoth the raven nevermore." It's a repeated line.
So is this original.
Mm-hmm. And there's a picture of a raven. It says, Edgar Allan Poe from October 9th, 1849 until November 17th, 1875. Mrs. Maria Clem, his mother-in-law, lies upon his right, and Virginia something, I can't read the middle name, his wife, upon his left, under monument erected to him in this cemetery. So those ladies are buried there. This is his current, that's a picture of him. This is his current memorial in Westminster, I think they said. I can't remember where. Manchester? No. Something. That's where his current memorial is. I think it's like in a college area.
That picture really doesn't even look like him.
Yeah. Okay. Shoo. Just a little more tea to finish up with here, okay?
Okay.
Right. Remember how I said that Poe was outspoken and critiqued others harshly, like other writers harshly? Well, one such person that became his rival, someone who even took over an old editing job of his and got paid more, was a man named Rufus Griswold. Apparently writers had no respect back in the day because when Poe died, Griswold published an obituary trash-talking him under a pseudonym. All right?
Do you have it?
I'm going to read some of it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Just a little bit of it.
Tea.
Just a little. So, freaking Rufus, and he didn't even do it under his own name. Like, if you're going to do that, just own up to it. Don't, like, it's the original social media, like, creating an alt account just to trash talk somebody. The obituary started off with this. Edgar Allan Poe is dead. He died in Baltimore the day before yesterday. This announcement will startle many, but few will be grieved by it. The poet was known, personally or by reputation, in all this country. He had readers in England and in several of the states of continental Europe. But he had few or no friends. And the regrets for his death will be suggested principally by the consideration that in him literary art has lost one of its brilliant but erratic stars. What?
What a douche.
A douche! The article contained many blatant lies, and the sass is definitely impressive, though. Like, lots of misinformation. They said he even was talking about like him being a guy that was like talking to himself and rambling in the streets, like that he was just already crazy. And if there's any truth to that, that would make the syphilis thing kind of full circle to making sense. He did have some other love interests that he did not marry. So, like, I don't know how much the man got around, but if he got syphilis, I mean, that was a thing. My question to you is, do you think that you would be so petty as to write an obituary for a mortal enemy of yours? It would be a lot of fun to, like, sit there and trash talk.
If I got to do it in a newspaper, heck yeah, I would.
I feel like the only thing stopping me would be, like, remembering the family members mourning and feeling bad, like, making their lives miserable by trash talking this person. But depending on what they did, like, have you seen, there's been obituaries on TikTok or on social media where it's like a family that had this one really grumpy, horrible old man, and they, like, wrote the worst one for him. I have to look up the link for it. It was so bad. They're like, well, his whole family hated him, and he deserved to die, and he should have died sooner, and nobody left, like, really bad stuff. And they published it in the newspaper. It's crazy. Let me take a drink, and then I'm gonna read. This is wrapping it up here, okay? This is the last poem that Poe wrote. It was in 1849, the year he died, and it was published shortly after his death. It is entitled Annabel Lee, and I will read it to you now. Annabel Lee. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden lived, I already messed up. Sorry, Poe. But you're a pedophile, so whatever. In a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived who you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we love with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in the kingdom by the sea. A wind blew out of a cold chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of my beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee.
Aww.
And so all, right, so pretty. And so all the night tide I like down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, and her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. And that's so sad but sweet. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Someone writing about you like that. And when he says,
"Are you
can ever dissever my soul?"
Would you ever do you think you could live in this era where like people wrote love letters to each other? Like,
could I?
Lady
Heck
Whistle,
yeah.
you know, like Lady Whistle Down, like this.
Yes, I could.
And then you met like ISS yourself, like receiving one of those letters. Like,
with flowers? Say less.
that
A man
was so
writing a
sweet.
poem for me and sending me flowers, you got me. I had a Ghostface mask for that at some point, and you really got me. Anyways, so.
That was a good poem.
Isn't it? I don't feel like it was overly long, too. I didn't want it to take up, like, a large portion, but I thought you should get a sample of it, like, if you've never read it. I don't feel like it's horrible. Some of it is harder to read than others, but I felt like I read Poe a lot in junior high. I was obsessed with it for a while. Don't remember most of it, I'm not going to lie to you. But, like, the way the words were, I could still kind of comprehend the story. So I do want to read more as an adult. All right. At least in the end, Poe was reunited with his love, even though we will never know for certain what happened to the literary legend. I love the way the National Park Service described his death, so I will end it with this. It was a fittingly mysterious end for the master of mystery. The end.
Why is he the master of mysteries?
Because he's the one that fathered the mystery genre. He actually wrote...
that's right.
Yeah, one of his early novels or short stories. I can't remember which. Oh, and I can't remember the name of it. It was The Cask of Montedillo, whatever. I think there's a novel he wrote that fathered the whole detective, like, mystery genre.
Aww.
Hence Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, like, carrying that torch and making it his own with the Sherlock Holmes series. So he was the master of mystery.
That's so interesting.
Oh. So that was my topic.
Go
Level
ahead.
check?
Burp, burp, burp.
Our level check's broken. I'm like getting 4.5-ish. Like, I'm thinking maybe a snack doesn't sound bad. Not quite to the I need a snack level, but yeah. It's nice. It's good being here.
Mm-hmm.
You? I want to grab one of these roses so bad and be like, back to you, Peter.
Even
though there's a microphone right there.
Still an 8.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so ready for snacks.
I think we definitely need to drink more of our Monster,
I
too.
think you should not tell me what to
See
do.
the attitude I have to you with? Give me here. My pieces. Yeah, okay.
Good topic. I liked it.
Mhm.
I didn't know much about Edgar Allan Poe. I'm gonna do these questions when we go to snack time, but I didn't know that much about Edgar Allan Poe.
Was it like okay?
Yeah.
I knew it was like a book nerd thing, but you've been getting into reading and literature more lately, and I felt like maybe you kind of vibe with it.
It made me kind of realize I need to figure out who the one is that I know that makes. I don't know why I'm thinking Edgar Allan Poe. There's
Mhm.
someone who died in history where he like falls down the stairs because he's drunk, and he's like a common inspiring person like that or
Mhm.
whatever.
Okay.
And I think I'm getting
I believe it for sure. I think
I'm getting confused, Katy.
Didn't the founder of the Atkins diet fall down the stairs and die?
I don't know.
Okay. Previously in Future on Gummy Buddies.
Future on Gummy. No, I like it. Okay, what was it?
Atkins diet, stare, death. Alcohol, ? I'll write that down. That's very unimportant. All right. I'm definitely starting to get snacky, so I think I'm definitely approaching a 5. A 4.8, if you will. Yeah. Are you going to make noise?
I'm playing the banjo.
I don't know why I flinched when you clapped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It scared me.
We're back from snack time.
Indeed we are.
It's been a little bit longer than our normal 20.
Mm-hmm. We had guests and we tasted lots of foods.
We ate a lot this time.
Yeah, we did.
It was
I haven't
nice.
been. Yeah, it was really good. We had Chinese food. I had Chinese food.
The pizza
Butterfinger,
was really good.
mini Butterfinger. I did not have pizza. I had
The worst thing was the shortbread cookies.
Yeah, very dry. The flavor was good still, but just nothing like sober.
The peanut butter oat things.
Oh, the no fudge oatmeal baked cookies.
Those
I
were
like
10 out of
searched my
10.
head really hard for no reason.
10 out of 10 for those.
My body's not my own.
So we did that.
Maybe I'm possessed.
We made TikToks.
We made TikToks. We did. We're gonna try to make more after. Let's try to do at least like 1 more or 2 more after. I want to try to talk and speak English better right now.
You can do it.
I want to try and push out TikToks more. I said it. I'm so proud of me.
Okay.
Level check.
Burr.
I want to guess what you're gonna say. For you.
Okay, I'll take a guess at yours.
You're gonna say 6.
Okay, you're gonna say an 8.
9. It's gonna be mine. What about yours?
I think I'm still a really solid 10.
Really?
I'm in like this. Do you see my eye?
Is it? I was
It's
gonna say, is it
naturally-
crossing?
Not crossing. It's like closing on its own. And I'm like my one eye wants to stay open because I'm like yes. So I'm gonna be a pirate.
Arr.
So I think
Your
I'm
booty
still a
shivers
10.
me timbers.
I think because since we just sat down, I'll eventually skyrocket.
Annabelle Lee on the Sea. Full circle. I think if I read it again, I would bawl my eyes out. I
Oh,
can't. Yeah.
don't do that.
I do want to read more Poe. We have
More
a show we're
Poe.
gonna watch too. What funny show did we say we would watch?
Oh, we did. What was it? Shoot. Night at the Museum.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That would be really funny. Hi.
Look at you remembering.
So that's what we're gonna watch tonight.
you just got go. You're like, Seth.
Oh.
It was great. I love it. No, I like it when you do that. It makes me think of my sister. She really used to, like, whenever she would get really tired, we'd always say, your gecko blinking, go to bed. That's what it reminds me of.
So we're going to talk about some topics. I
Mhm.
did search some of our future Gummy Buddy questions. I did do it at snack time.
She
So,
means the previously on Gummy Buddies, but we apparently have started calling it future on Gummy Buddies.
Well, some of them I want to know in the episode because they're related
Oh,
to
wait,
that.
so Gummies of the future are Gummies after snack time? And then previously on Gummy Buddies are next episode?
Can't handle that right now. All I'm saying is I'm doing a few that I researched that I told Katy I would do at snack time, and I actually did. First, here's a picture of the lung clot I showed
Ugh.
Katy.
I'm remembering. It looked like something off of Stranger Things.
So that's something that I
Off
was
of
talking
Stranger
about.
Things. I can't breathe. I don't have the boom boom stick. We left it in the kitchen.
The other
Dinah.
thing we talked about... Oh, I need your phone for this part. Hand it over. No one gets hurt.
Wait, why did I peace sign you? That's how you surrender. I'm parched. I'm positively parched.
Okay. One of my questions was, what was the % death rate of TB in the 1800s? Because I remember I was like, TB. 1 in every 4 deaths in Europe and the United States was responsible, was caused by tuberculosis.
Whoa.
Isn't
That's
that crazy?
so sad. That's nuts. Absolutely it is. I just realized we ate
nuts.
Chinese food, and I'm like paranoid I have weird like green onion bits on my teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You would tell me if I had green onion bits on the podcast, wouldn't you?
Yep.
I would tell you if you had green onion bits.
That's so nice. So this one's a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay, but it relates to your subject.
Mm-hmm.
The word sissy.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Sorry, it just like closed out of my thing. Okay, so I was trying to see, because like the word sissy, I was thinking it was like used as a certain term back then, and then it's just different now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, I looked it up, okay? I looked it up. Google.
Sponsor us.
So it is like a derivative of the sister thing. But it says it's also an insulting, like something that's really insulting. It's also no, I can't read, I'm too high. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not.
By the late 1800s, it was widely used as a term to demean men or boys who failed to conform to rigid, hyper-masculine expectations of strength. So, when you used to call somebody a sissy for, like, acting like a girl, that's what I was thinking of. There was, like, another meaning for it, and I couldn't think of it. Well,
I almost said that out loud, too, earlier. I did not.
Shoot.
I'm just looking at your eyeshadow right now. It's so pretty and glimmery.
I don't see it.
It's there.
Okay, well, something that I read, it said that, that sucks.
It said that sucks.
It said that, the sissy thing ended up being, like, in the early 1900s was, like, a hateful slur. Considered a hateful slur when you called someone a sissy.
Yeah, but he obviously didn't mean it that way, so what the
I know, but I
alternative
was
is
just, like,
creepy.
I was just thinking, like, the history of, like, the word sissy and how it's, like, evolved. Or has, like, that alternative meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 things. That's what I did during snack time.
Okay, so I was going to talk to you about what... English hard. I was going to talk to you about what are you most excited about with Christmas traditions? Like, which one are you looking forward to the most right now?
That we do together, or just, like,
Any at all. What are you wanting to do this holiday season that you're, like, most excited about?
I really want to prep more Christmas-themed games. I've been watching a lot
more,
more,
like, family games?
Yeah, that are, like, hard.
She planned these really cool family games last year. Like, she found these brand new ones we had never done before that the whole group could play, like, a role-playing games. Like, one was we were at a courthouse.
The judge.
It was really fun. And she had, like, a whole day of games planned. Yeah.
I really want to do something like that
What
this
was
year.
the werewolf one that...
Well, the werewolf one is a real game. And I can't remember the name of it, but someone's a werewolf and you have to, like, figure out who it is amongst each other.
Mm-hmm. And I got really sick to my stomach.
You were really sick. And you had to, like, you didn't play.
So nauseous, yeah.
I don't think you played for some of it.
I sat, like, in the very beginning, and then I had to duck out for the night, and I just went to bed because I felt so nauseous.
So.
Wow, I can kind of, like, remember that like it was yesterday. Oh.
But yeah, I would do that. I definitely think I will do that. Because I'm doing more stuff for work this year, too. So I think I'll want to do more stuff here at home.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really have anything I'm looking forward to that much. Like, I guess, like, more fires in the fireplace. And I do this thing sometimes where we'll like, make a wish, fold it on a piece of paper, and stuff it in the log on the fire. And I think that's nice. We'll do that, like, on Christmas Day or on New Year's Eve. Okay. My next one was... I forgot that I wrote that. It just says Big Booty Latinas. It's a TikTok we did. Follow us on there. And if you're not, you hate us, don't you?
The Big Booty Latinas.
Potatoes. I wrote down.
Why potatoes?
So my question for you is, out of all the potatoes on the planet, which ones sound the most appetizing to you right now in this moment? Like, if you could have some right in front of you.
The version of a potato, or just, like, An actual potato.
Like any cooked concoction of a potato in any breed or whatever they're called. Golden, russet, red. It can be any of those. Just how would you want them cooked?
Right now in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some cheese fries sound really good right now.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, cheese fries. Oh, those were really good that one day we got them too.
That's what I'm thinking. What about you?
I was thinking of like the potatoes that are boiled and then like kind of crushed with a masher, and then they've got like butter and salt and stuff and like chives all on them. The like baked potatoes that aren't baked but they're boiled.
Interesting. Yeah. Go potatoes.
Go potatoes.
You run the world.
For some reason my brain was going to transition that from you run the world to this, and it's not related at all, and I don't know. My brain was trying. So my next topic was the penny. Can't connect the two. I can't think of a clever. They did the last penny.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Me and TJ were talking about it.
The end of an era.
Kind of makes me happy though. I wish we had Canadian money. Canadian money is really pretty.
I want the loonies and the toonies and the smells goodies.
Is it Laos? There's another country that has like really pretty money.
I know the Philippines have cute money. It's colorful.
This is a segment where Katy takes over.
Hello, I'm Katy, and I've come to talk to you about peanuts. They're great, creepy when they're an avatar somebody uses to stream, but they're there for you when you need them. I guess that's my toast tonight.
You're failing me here, woman.
I'm talking really... Who's failing who right now? Who's pulling the weight in this relationship?
Hi guys, this is Patience. I am just editing the video and I wanted to take a brief second to talk about the money portion. I was talking about the Maldives currency. That's the one that I found the neatest, and I'm going to put a picture up on the screen so everyone can see what it looks like. If you want to share some of your favorite currency from other countries, feel free. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Excuse you.
It's fine. It's fine.
This is whoever this is. I like this one. I saw this a long time ago. Patience, put the picture here.
I was just gonna hold it up, but I guess it wouldn't show up very well, would it? What country is that?
I don't know. It looks almost like Israel.
Arabic?
Whoa. I don't know. Well, I
don't know. I'm too high for
Patience,
this.
do your research. There's the name. What about you? What does any of that money look really pretty to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks really cute. I like the colorful stuff. Monopoly, you know.
So I'm kind of glad to get rid of the coins. I'm like, get rid of them. We can just do the dollar bills like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll be a little sad because, find a penny, pick it up all day long, and have a good luck. Oh my gosh, that's going to be the new ring around the rosy for future generations.
Whoa. That's so true. Wow.
You're high.
What?
I think I'm just high, but I can't wait to do a watch back. It looked like your right eye just went.
I can't wait to see it.
If it did. Do slow-mo. This is nice. I don't know. What time is it?
A time.
We haven't been back that long.
Read me another Edgar Allan Poe one, please.
Oh, okay.
I would like to hear another one.
All right, but I don't know.
So The Raven is a book. Is there any small Raven poems?
Like an abridged version? Or you just mean a quote from it?
Yeah.
The Oval Portrait.
That was a good one. We like to
I'm getting really creepy vibes from looking at this picture.
Okay.
The Oval Portrait.
Oh.
That is so creepy. Creeping me out. Makes me want to watch a scary movie. We always say that and we never do.
Okay.
Did you just roll your eyes at me that loud? I thought. The Oval Portrait. Short story.
Oh, this is my segment. I'll talk. We We are here. We are now.
Oh, this one's long.
Katie's not listening, and that's okay.
Because I'm looking up the thing you asked me to look. This is how long it is.
Look up the shortest Edgar Allan Poe story.
You're talking.
I'm talking. Well, Jackie Daytona is here. Have you guys ever been to New York City? Katie?
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, that was a lot, okay?
Your eyes.
Stop!
Tap the keyboard, will ya? Okay.
It just happened, calm down.
I know. I'm always paranoid it pauses the video.
What are you showing me?
I'm not showing you anything. I'm going to read this to you.
Okay.
You asked me to.
Go ahead.
See the sass I got to put up with? Are you ready for the poem? Are you going to embrace the poem properly?
I'm ready.
Motion. I feel like my hair is doing something really weird. I need... I don't have boom boom.
Not the boom boom.
I'm congested.
Boom booms are required here.
Oh, there we go.
Keep our fake membership code. Remember how everyone has like those stupid codes?
Yeah, we deserve one. We've advertised at least 2 times.
Jeez, boom boom.
Don't you know about us?
Because we could go kaboom.
Yeah.
That was a nice slogan for us.
Get sued by boom boom sticks. Okay, this is the Edgar Allan Poe poem titled English. You don't need to speak English, you just need to read it, Katie. Shut up. Alone. From childhood... I can't. I'm too high for this. Focus. From child...
She's doing great, folks. What?
Your face is cracking me up now.
I didn't even do anything.
Do not touch this.
Okay. No touching zone. Okay. Pull it together, girl.
Alone.
My eye's twitching. Look.
My everything is.
Oh, there it goes. It's this one. It's been doing that a lot, and it's really annoying.
I can't wait for you.
Twitch, mother.
Supplies.
Okay, go. Go. Read this dang poem. I wanna
Alone.
hear Poe.
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen. As others saw, I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken. My sorrow I could not awaken. My heart to joy at the same tone. And all I'd loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloak that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view. Interesting. I don't like that as much as the Annabelle Lee one.
A question?
Yes.
Were poems named, like, are poems called poems because of Edgar Allan Poe? How did the word poems
I think it was
come
called a
to-
poem well before that.
Who came up with the word poem?
That is true. It does say poems.
See?
Adwame, weven adwame.
Oh my gosh.
It's the title, but it's also from Princess Bride. You've seen that all the way, right?
You know what I could watch? There's one with him in it. Oh my gosh. Monty Python! That sounds funny to watch. He's
There's
not
who
in
in it?
He's not in that, but
Oh, I thought
Monty
you were
Python is what I was thinking of. That sounds funny to watch. And whatever Katie's doing, I guess this is my segment again.
I was finding you an Edgar Allan poem to read.
Another segment, guys. I can't keep doing this. You want to see random pictures? Do you like my hamster meme I did? I think that was pretty clever.
Way to use future patience like that.
There's something random. And then whoosh, there's another one random. I can only draw a crowd for so long over there.
You could just superimpose any video at all over this moment.
No.
You did it before.
It's called content?
Look it up.
My God, the sass.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar Allan Poe.
I know, I'm trying, but my cleats are stuck in your corneas.
How many books did he have? I guess it's a previously on Gummy Buddies, unless they put it here on the screen.
I did not look it up.
My guess, 9. Katie, your guess?
I don't know.
She must be looking at Maths Men again.
No, I'm trying to find a short enough poem for you to read, and I'm having a hard time with that.
She's on the struggle bus? Does that mean I'm the captain?
Instead of the conductor?
Hold down like an image of a captain's hat in my head.
Why would a captain be driving a struggle bus? It would be a driver.
I want to be a captain, okay? God, why are you trying to take that away from me?
I'm demoting you before you even got your job. Okay, this one's perfect. All right? Are you ready to
I am all ears. Oh, all I have to read
is...
Thy soul shall find itself alone, mid dark thoughts of the grey tombstone, not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in that solitude. Oof. It's a little small. I'm blind, you know. Which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again. In death around thee, and there will... Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I hate you. In death around thee, and there will... Will. I think it's and there will. Shall then overshadow thee, be still. For the night, though clear, shall frown, and the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in the heaven, with light like hope to mortals given. But their red orbs without beam to thy weariness shall seem as a burning and a fever which could cling to thee forever. Now our thoughts thou shalt not banish, now our visions nigh to vanish. If that's nigh, I don't know how to pronounce it. From thy spirit shall they pass, no more like dewdrops from the grass. The breeze, the breath of God, is still, and the mist upon the hill, shadowy, yet unbroken, is a symbol and a token, how it hangs upon the trees, a mystery of mysteries.
Ooh.
How do you pronounce this word?
Nair.
Nair.
Like never. Nair.
I think I said near.
That's okay.
Never seen that word before.
It's
Can you
so
use that in
cute.
a Scrabble game?
What
No.
if for funsies sometimes
Should
we
answer. It was
can
an
you use that in a
important
Scrabble game? No, because it has an apostrophe in it.
Dang.
Sorry. Anyways. It'd be a fun thing to do to read each other a short poem we thought we really found that we liked. And
There
be
was
like,
a time
"Oh,
in high school I had to write a poem.
I have a whole portfolio of them because I had to take a poetry class for my degree.
I think it would be fun if we just made our own poems. Let's get a topic and write poems about a certain topic.
Slam poetry.
We're gonna do it. Got it? Holding us to it.
Yelling. Cynthia, you are dead.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
What was the other thing we were just talking about?
We were talking about... Cricket.
We were talking about poems.
I wanted to surprise you and pick a favorite poem to read to you.
Oh.
Each of us could pick one and then come and share it with the other. Be fun.
That is a good idea.
Reading poetry to each other.
In our
yurt.
Our
Bring in our yurt.
place with flowers.
It's not flowers, it's fresh mountain air because we're in the yurt. I say right after I burped.
All right.
We gotta get out of here.
Is dying.
All right.
Okay. I didn't pick a
Those
toast
actually
object.
pretty good taps.
I didn't do a toast object. Neither did you. We're horrible. Coming one up with the fly.
Let's just toast with a hand gesture today.
Oh, random hand gesture?
Yeah.
Okay. You first.
Hey, it's kind of like I'm holding a mug, actually. Like a fake mug.
We can't touch our fingers together. We gotta get it just right because the glasses are just imaginary.
A toast.
Toast.
We're gonna end the night as we always do with the toast on something very near and dear to our hearts. Dear. Words hard.
I was wondering, God, I'm so fucking high. Look how you're holding your mug.
I'm gonna spill.
I was like this. I'm holding my mug like this, apparently. It's just a little tiny mug. I'm supposed to go like that. Is that what you're doing?
I was like forming like this is the handle
Yeah.
of the mug.
I'm just dumb and not doing that.
Um,
I'm with it now. Alright, cheer me out.
here is to automatically opening doors. They're fun.
Oh.
Except for when they're slow and then you almost run into them and then they're annoying.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink. Oh, and your turn.
Cheers
Mm-hmm.
to the Tree Hut Scrub. Katie got me another new one for my birthday, and I love them, and it smells so good. So cheers
Yay.
to them for being
Clink.
rich.
I like
Clink.
it. This was a good night. I'm happy. It wasn't quite as long as I thought. Wasn't quite as long of an episode as I thought it'd be, but that's okay. I still really enjoy myself.
Good.
Yeah. You can catch us on all of the things we already said
All the social medias. Gummy
Mhm.
Buddies Podcast. Hi, it's us.
at gmail.com. It was night. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening to us.
And we hope you have a poetic week.
And thank you for being our
Gummy
Gummy Buddies.
Buddies.
Happy birthday, pigeons.